let's get this started. Can you please tell us your name? I know your first name is Sheritta, but your last name has changed.
Yes, it's Sheritta Opoku Hottons.
Okay. And Sheritta, how did you discover Africa?
Honestly, Africa discovered me. um, through a group. Africa discovered me. But as I previously stated to you, I've always dreamed of Africa. I always wanted to go to Africa as a little girl. So, I made it.
And you did. You made it.
Mm-hmm.
It was rough at first, wasn't it, though, because of the coronavirus and everything. And, so how was that, traveling from the United States to Ghana as far as the coronavirus went? What was the process for that?
Well, initially, my first trip, I was able to board my flight, get to my connecting flight, and then stopped because Africa had issued non-citizens. If you wasn't a citizen, then you were not allowed to come in. I got to my connecting flight, ready to board, and I was not able to board. I was devastated. But I tried it again. October of last year, I made it, and oh my God, the testing. I wouldn't say that I had a struggle with getting there. It was more of the requirements. I could not get my card to pass through for the COVID test. Thankfully, the stewardess allowed me on the flight still and told me to work on it. And once I got there, I would have to produce documentation that I paid for the COVID test. Thank God I was able to pay through. Once I got to London, everything went through. So, for me, it was a breeze after that. I didn't have anything.
I just feel like everything that happened to you, God was watching the whole time, because when I went, I really felt like the angels and God, the creator was like really there with me. Like I had no problems, like everything just went so smooth. You know what I'm saying? And I just was like, wow, like this is what I've been missing. You know what I'm saying?
My anxiety was at an all-time high because I'm like, I ain't got this far and I'm gonna be stopped. Not again. But everything went smooth once I was able to purchase the COVID test.
Yeah.
Getting to Africa was a breeze other than that for me. And I didn't expect it. And even my husband thought that there was going to be issues with me coming through.
So when you got to the airport, what did you think about the man there playing the little keyboard and, all the little African music? Now, was he there when you...
No.
Wow.
No.
I guess since COVID, they made him leave. But yeah, it used to be a man there playing African music in the airport as soon as you enter. Wow.
There was none of that. It was quiet.
Wow.
Very quiet. The only thing I experienced is several people coming to me because I think they knew I was a foreigner.
Yeah. They were asking you, ma'am, do you need me to take your bags? Yeah, and they expect money after that too, so.
Yeah. Well, I didn't give them anything because I didn't ask you, first of all, and I wasn't prepared the first time. My second trip, I was prepared.
Yeah, because you remember things from the last trip.
Mm-hmm.
So I got another question for you, Sheritta. Was it hard to get through immigration when you got to the airport?
No.
Okay. It was a
I had
breeze.
no problem.
It was a
a
breeze.
breeze for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I printed off so much information thinking that they were going to need it, and all they needed was my passport and my visa. That was it. Yep, that was it.
I had no problem.
But overall, I like the airport. I think it's, spacious and organized, and I like the airport.
Yeah.
Did you go out the next day when you got there?
Yes.
Okay. And I want to ask you, what did you do? And did you feel like the locals were like welcoming to you? Like, did you feel like they were,
Yeah. Terrible memory because I did so much the first trip. It was like boom, boom, boom,
boom.
So much, doing so much. So I can't say that I recall everything, verbatim, but mentally I do, because we were moving so much. The locals were very friendly, I did not feel anything of peace all over me. So where we went, I don't remember.
But Ghana has a lot of places, to visit, for foreigners, most definitely. Mm-hmm. So you went to the slave castle, though. You did go there.
I did. I will say that I never will go again. Mainly because I did not like the aura. Really hit my spirit in a way where, you know what I'm saying? I was devastated with understanding the true, trueness.
Oh, yeah.
Capturing us, what they did to us. And then not only that, the drive was horrible because we chose the wrong day to go. Other than that, I'm glad I was able to experience that, but I'll never experience it again.
Yeah, I mean, that's not something that you would want to return to over and over again. You really feel, the disgrace and the bad feelings and, the negativity. You can tell it's a lot of negative energy in those, dungeons and things. And really, my husband, he had to calm me down because, honey, when I tell you, I was up in one of those rooms, the disobedient room where they take the ones that's disobedient. It's like I felt it, like I couldn't breathe, like something was literally choking me, And I said, you know what? This is not good. And it just really did something to me. It made me feel sick to my stomach, like all the things that we went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's just something that a lot of people will never be able to see. A lot of people don't even know the atrocities that our ancestors went through to get to here where we are today. It
hurts. It burns deep in your soul to understand what you come from. Had to go through all of this in order for you to exist. It hurts. It makes you proud to be here, to try to be able to show your ancestors that you appreciate them through a world, but just understanding everything that came with their lives. It's like, I wanted to be back in them days. I would have been that Harriet Tubman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I also want to ask you about your hobbies in Africa, because you tend to pick up things that you like to do specifically in Africa. Did you find anything that you really enjoy that you would want to do over and over again when you went to visit Ghana? How was the nightlife?
You know what? Our nightlife was awesome because I'm gonna just say that my husband, I'm more free going, so it was like we enjoyed, but it's like a certain way of enjoyment.
Yeah.
That still was enjoyment, but because he doesn't necessarily do too much anyway. You know, we enjoyed the monks, the friends.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
hung out like that, and we did go tonight. You know, out to places that we were able to go to. It was COVID.
Yeah.
During my visit, so a lot of things were not open and shut down. Overall, I enjoyed myself anyway. Just breathing Africa in.
Yeah. 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 Like it does something to your spirit, doesn't it? It does.
Walking out of the airport instantly, that first sniff of the air, it changes your whole mentality. It changes your spirit. You turn free. I said, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
I never want to go back home.
I know, right?
Go back home.
I know.
Yes.
I cried for like 2 weeks straight when I came back. My son, I was picking him up from work one day, and girl, I don't know, something I seen, it just reminded me of Africa, and I just broke out into tears, and he was like, Mom, what's wrong with you? I said, son, I want to go back to Africa, for real, you know? And it's just that serious. You know, people don't understand until they go. You know what I mean? They really don't understand it.
Mm-hmm. You must go.
Yeah.
You must
yeah.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I tell my husband all the time, hey, I'll take a trip. I get 2 weeks, 3 weeks to just be free. I'm booking me a flight to Africa just to be there, just to take it in. Good, the bad, the ugly, which is, you know, the smells, you know, that a lot of people would be turned off on, but I enjoy that.
Yeah, because I mean, really, that's the natural order. You know what I'm saying? It is. I mean, like, that's really how we are supposed to be living. America's just very modernized. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Africa is raw and uncut. You know, what you see is what you get. And honey, I love what I see. Yeah.
You free.
Yeah, you free.
You know?
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. People that have like health problems as far as like arthritis and things of that nature, Africa cures that as well. I know when I went to Africa the first time, I was having knee problems because I was exercising. I messed up my knee. Girl, got to Africa, all my pain was gone. And that's serious. I no joke about that. You know, so Africa is life. You know what I mean? So I also wanted to ask you, did you feel safe in Ghana?
Of course. Yes. I was so safe, I thought I was at home safe. I wanted to run around pretty much without having anybody that knew me. You know, I wanted to walk out the door, go down the street, go across the street, you know.
Yeah, because you felt like you were safe. You feel like you were at home. Now, I have another question for you, and this is the last question we're going to wrap up. If someone would ask you, would you continue to go to Africa, live in Africa, repatriate, would you do that?
Of course. I don't want to be in the United States right now. Unfortunately, I have to be. I would tell anybody and everybody, if you want to become spiritually involved with yourself, Africa is the place to go. Clear your head. Don't go off of what we've been taught. You know, history is a lie.
History is
Africa
a lie.
Is home. Africa is home, especially to us Black Americans. And we need to be there. I will be there. God's willing, I'm willing to be moved to Africa within the next 5-7 years.
That's where we are from. That's where we are welcome, you know. And when you go there, that's just how you feel. You feel like you are supposed to be there.
Nothing is uncomfortable. To adapt to your surroundings.
Exactly.
And then I didn't get a chance to really experience the lights out, But a couple nights before I left, lights went out, but they came back on. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, come on now. I'm for this. My husband's like, no, you're not going to make it. If you don't come on, we have to find somewhere to stay. But I was determined to stay through those lights being off because, hey, if I'm willing to come and start my life in Africa, I have to go through everything and anything that Africa offers.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And I feel like I'm ready for the struggle. I've had a struggle all my life. It's not sweet.
Yep.
You know? We go through struggle here too. Young adult. I mean, as a child, I'll put that. We've been struggling all our lives, you know? And why not struggle at home?
Exactly. The natural order. The natural
way.
Sunlight every day, honey, fresh fruits and vegetables. You know, Africa is the easiest place to be vegan in.
So, I mean, I ran into a couple restaurants that I love, but I still put on like 5 pounds. And I worked so hard to take at least 10 off before I go. Just like he didn't think I would be able to carry the water on my head. I pushed him into letting us walk home from a restaurant one night. And it was a good 15 to 20 minute walk. I think I could do it, but I told him I can do it.
It felt good, didn't it? It felt good. It felt good to do things that you don't do in the United States. You know?
Well, I've always walked. You know, that's why I told him I'm a walker. Fast.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And hey, you gotta walk fast in Africa, honey, because they'll run your ass over quick. I'm telling you.
Sure.
Yeah. I just was like, wow, this is life.
Yeah.
Well, honey, we're gonna wrap this up. You know, we can talk all day about this subject.
Yes.
But I appreciate you, schoolmate. And you have a wonderful day, and thank you for the interview.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Love you.
Blessings.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yes. Bye-bye.